Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our GP qualifiers on the main account here. If you haven't seen our qualifiers on the free-to-play account, make sure to check that out. We had some awesome races in that, and we're here on the main account. So I'm going to be entering here, and you know what? I think about it, and I am going to be a test guinea pig. We're going to be going into the Champions GP. Though our team score is way lower than what the recommended team score is, we're going to go in there same way. And I think we should be qualifying. Look at these scores. 7 points, 8 points. Ooh, those are looking good. Look at that. These points are looking pretty okay. And I expect we're going to be scoring basically the same amount of points as those guys. I want to see where we're going to qualify. I know we should definitely be qualifying in the back of the pack. P23, P24, and we want to see how much places we can make up with our drivers. So that's the setup that I'm using, and that's the drivers, and that's our team score, 1047. So let's jump on in. Before we jump in, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. Also remember to smash the like button, and we're trying to get to 30k subs this year, so make sure to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Help us get there. We can't get there without your support. All right, so really appreciate you guys for your full support. Let's jump into our first race here at Imola and see what we can do in this one. Here we go for our first race, and we've matched with a member of the GWK team. So we're going to be going up against a teammate here. Let's see what kind of qualifiers we get. Looks like P20, 123 for us. Awesome. All right, so we're going to be jumping in at Imola. We're going to go for medium tires, and we're going to go for the boost that we selected for Imola was going to be tune. So we want to find a tune. Where's the tune? So we want to go tune with one driver, and for our second driver, we're going to look for the Kawai. For the second driver, where is the Kawai? There it is. All right, so we're going to go tune and Kawai for this one. We're going to go both drivers on medium tires. All right, so let's go with the boost. The Kawai is going to get some race start, while the tune, let's go fast start, slow start for or Leclerc, average start for or Alonso. Let's see if our drivers can move through the pack and pick up some positions nice and early. Into that jam goes or Leclerc get blocked. Alonso came around the outside into the jam, make his way through. Now up to P16. Really nice. We're going to keep pressuring them, putting the boost on, keeping the boost up, see if we can make up some places. We're going to cut down right about here where we see no more places, seems to be making up. And we see Alonso, Leclerc in the back, still trying to make up some places. We're going to cut him down right there, and then we'll cruise down here. Boost back up the straight. And here comes the rival with our driver, and then we're out of power unit now. So we're just going to cruise for now on regular driving. Leclerc in P21 holding. Wait, the rival is behind or Leclerc here. So we expect pretty good defense from Leclerc there, rival on medium and hards. Alonso out in front doing pretty well for himself as Leclerc continues to hold off the rival, give some support to Leclerc, cut him back down. All right, so we're gonna save some ERS, some battery now. Boost. Have to use up that battery pack. You can't allow it to go to waste at all. You see we're just losing positions here, left, right, and we're losing position center. We're gonna go to pit for softs. For both drivers, we are gonna stock, no problem. We should get like a fast pit stop because this boost also has a fast pit stop. Give us a faster pit stop boost, so that should give us a nice little jump in the pits there. On the rest of the cars that are pitting. Let's slow down or Leclerc so he gets a slow in. Nice and slow in from Leclerc so we don't really stock just a little bit, and there we go. So we're back out in P22 with our Alonso, and we're back out in P24 with our Leclerc. So that was an awesome, incredible pit stop there from our drivers. But we have a good amount of cars in front of us who did not pit, who we probably get a chance to pass. We want to see at the end of the race, we want to see the average pit stop time from the rest of the AIs, so we get an idea of where our pit stop is. All right, so here comes Alonso now to pick up to P18. And here comes Leclerc to move up to P22. We are going to go back to pit this lap for mediums, which are going to be going to finish for our drivers. Yep, mediums. So what we're going to do now is try and save as much ERS as we can. We're going to use the cut down charge up method. All right, so now we're in for the pit stop. The entire pack is just gone. We can't even keep up to the pack. It's incredible that we can't even keep up to the pack here. Very interesting that we can't even keep up to the pack here. The pack is just gone. No way we're even getting a jump on anybody going into pit after us. Only thing we can do now is possibly get a breakdown. It's possible some cars get a breakdown and we'll pick up those positions. Let's use our battery. Push our Alonso and keep pushing our Leclerc here. At least we can pick up to P21 and P23. Look at that. How much points is that? 6 points currently. All right, so let's see who's going to be going into pit in front of us. Nobody. Everybody's on good tires to take them to the end. Tsunoda, P14. How far is that? He's now in the pits. We're far, far behind. So we're not catching up to Tsunoda at all. This is just incredible. The difference between our team score and the entire pack, who I guess is on max team score. The rival going to pit there. So we moved up 1 place to P21, P22. So we're just beating our rival here. We're not even sure we're going to beat the rival completely, as the rival is on a charge here as we try to defend that position and loses it. So incredible first race here. 7 points, 6 points for us on the first one. It's just crazy. Ooh, see, there's a car, P20, suffering a breakdown. Yeah, we should pass him to the line. There we go. Can or Leclerc pass him as well? No, yes, he can. Right at the line, Leclerc squeeze in front of that car that suffered a breakdown. So that's 8 points for us for first race, which is nice. I'll take 8 points. I'm not gonna lie. It was very interesting. Our first race here at Imola. Alright, so from what we saw from our first race, we didn't get too much of a good race start. We mainly lost from the pit stop. Look at that! Oh my god. The AI pit stops are 2.3 seconds. Oh my god, the pit stops of the AIs are 2.3 seconds. 2.3 seconds in the pits for the AIs. And we want to keep up to that, so everybody should be within 3 seconds of the pit stop. So for us to have any opportunity against these AIs, we're going to need our pit time to be down into the 3 seconds, at least 3 seconds. At least down into the 3 seconds. Let's jump into the next race. Alright, here we go for our next race. Wet qualifiers here. Still should be qualifying in the back. P21 to 24. Around there is where we should be qualifying. Looks like a 22-23. There we go. Alright, so right now, as we've just learned from that race, that certain things are not going to be relevant right now for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for some tire management boosts to see if we can extend our tires a little longer than the rest of the pack. So probably we could do like a come on, where's another tire management boost? All right, let's go with this. Probably we could do a longer stint than the rest of the pack and see how good that works out for us here. All right, so we're gonna test out some tire management boosts here at Silverstone. Fast start method. Fast start method. All right, nice. We see Verstappen, Alonso moving through. making up some places. Leclerc trying to follow suit. Come on, Alonso, get in there. Get in there, Alonso. All right, hold down P17. Can he squeeze by? He got the inside line there, got pushed back. Now we see Leclerc on the inside line here, trying to squeeze through into P16. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Let's see if we pass Bottas here. Yes, we did. So we can cut down there, and then we'll cut these off here so we don't go to pit as Bottas recover and take back that position. So let's see our tires, 2 to 4 still 2 to 4. All right, so we're going to aim to possibly go for 4 laps. If we could get 4 laps in here on these tires, then that would be great. So we're going to aim for that. 4 laps is what we're going to aim for on these tires. Keep them on regular driving for now as the rival boosts try to make it through the pack to pick up some positions. So we're going to try and outrun the rest of these guys. Alonso now dropping back to P24. All right, let's try and get some overtaking done. Use up some of this boost and see if where Leclerc can pick up some positions or not. Boost here. Cut back down there. The power unit seems to be going down really fast at this stage in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Can we get 4 laps though? Doubt it. We'll have to like cut to conserve and like lose all the positions if we're gonna get 4 laps in. Even with this high amount of tire management boost, doesn't look like we are able to get 4 laps at all. All right, let's cut down, and it's not a case where you could like just cut down to conserve anymore and just hope your drivers defend and hold those places. All right, so nobody's going to pit. They're going for 4, so we'll have to go to pit here. They have enough to go for 4. We do not, so we'll go into pit. So the fast pit time boost. Ooh, look at that. 6 seconds in the pits. Even the rival jumped us there. Boost that gives you fast pit time would be a good boost. We got Alonso. Did he get the jump? No, he did not get the jump on the rival there. All right, let's cut down both drivers here as we try to manage. We're basically just racing the rival here. Up the inside goes Leclerc. Really nice. Look at that distance that have been created for the overcut. Huge amount of distance. Let's boost here and see if we can catch up to anybody before they exit the pits. Everybody's just getting a free stop and an exit on us. No way we're catching anybody. The only way we're going to be passing these guys is lest they suffer like a breakdown, it seems. All right, we squeeze into some position, get up some charge. Leclerc. All right, Leclerc has a little bit of charge there, and boost back up there. Alonso right there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to pit with my drivers now with no servicing. Everybody, all the real player, the AIs are going to be doing a one-stop strategy. We'll have to do a 2-stop because we don't have the tires. So even though we've selected to go for high tire management boost here, we don't have the tires to do the 1-stop. So we'll have to make the 2-stop work. So we'll take the pit stop here so we can probably undercut a few cars. If any of them suffers a breakdown, we should have enough to recover those positions. All right, so we're gonna just charge now. Look at this slow exit from the pit. We just got slowed completely on that corner. Let's see if the rival also gets slowed. Yes, he does. But I don't think I'm not sure if the AIs get slowed. So we don't expect any of these AIs to go back to pit. So with by the looks of this, it's gonna be incredible hard for us to leave out of to make it to the finals with these levels. Incredibly hard. But at this rate, we should beat the rival. And if any P19 or P20 suffers a breakdown, we should be able to catch them and get those positions. It would be nice if we had like a little icon to show the servicing bar or the power unit, the servicing bar of each rival. All right, so we're on the final lap. Let's boost our drivers from here. P21 suffers a breakdown. We pick him up. Let's see if we can pick him up with or Alonso as well. Looks like we might be able to pick him up. Rival out of tires, but we are not close enough to squeeze by. Let's see if the rival squeeze by as well. Yes, he does. So there we go. P21, P22 is where we're finishing again for 7 points in this one. 7 points. All right, so the tire management didn't work out for us there. So we're going to stay away from the tire management going forward. And we're going to aim to go for some other stats. All right. All right, so the rival had a level 5 Norris and Verstappen. We had the better car there. We had the better drivers. The rival had the better car. All right. So we need a lot more upgrades on our car to get our drivers up to scratch for the Champions GP. Here we go for our next race. We're on Zandvoort for this one. Let's see, P22, P23 in qualifiers. Let's see. Looks like we're out in front. P21 for Leclerc, P24 for Alonso. All right. Ooh, Zandvoort looks like a one-stop strategy. Probably. Let's see. All right, so which boost we said? Zandvoort, Fireworks, and Cuppa. All right, where's the Cuppa boost? Cuppa, where are you? All right, there is Fireworks. Let's find the Cuppa. There it is. All right, let's go. So we're going with the Cuppa and we're going with the Fireworks here. Two of them give us good race start and speed. So we expect Leclerc to get a good start. Slow start from Leclerc, but let's see if the fast start method push him to the inside line. Alonso holding that inside line. Hold that line, Alonso. Don't let go. Here comes Leclerc going to the inside now. There we go. Nice inside line. So we're making up places at the starting of the race. It's just a matter of our drivers not able to hold those places that they made up at the starting of the race throughout the race. All right, so we're going to give some support, see if we can pick up some positions, cut these off so we don't go to pit. So we're going to do 3 laps here and come back to mediums and see if we can extend those mediums to go to finish is what we're going to have to do. Nice pick up there, boost on the straight, cut back down, boost on the straight, cut back down, boost up, cut down, boost up, cut down. So good defending going on from our drivers. Alonso out in front doing pretty okay. Leclerc doing pretty good, holding his position. Now up to P21. Give him some support. Cut down. Got to defend those positions. Boost up. So the entire field is basically maxed out drivers. The entire field is basically maxed out. And as you know, we're not even close to max out. Their setups are completely maxed for the AIs. Well, this race is looking a lot better than our first 2 races. So it looks like the boost choice of speed turned out pretty okay for us here. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go to pit. Let's come back to hards. Though it's going to be slower, we can go to finish on those hards instead of making another pit stop. Let's see if the rival come back to softs. And we're doomed. Alright, so the rival came back to hards as well. Alright, there we go. Now I'll back out on the track. So what we got to do now is basically save up some power unit. So we're just going to try and charge and attack at the same time. Charge with our charge method. Now we're going to boost Alonso by pit here. And we're also going to boost our Leclerc by pit. Nobody is in pit. Nobody is in pit, so we could just go back to charging since nobody is in pit. Go back to charging since nobody's in pit. Once we reach about 15, we're gonna just let them go. And then we'll have enough to just boost back by pit for another lap. Look at the distance. Alright, so we can boost or Alonso from there. P1 is just right on us. Boost or Leclerc from here. Rival switching for soft tires. That was a fast pit stop from the rival. That one was really fast from the rival there. Those softs is going to give the rival a little bit of an advantage. So we should have gone like for the mediums instead of going for the hards. Rival Alonso suffers a breakdown. I knew that pit stop was too fast to be through. So he did not service, so he suffers a breakdown. I knew that pit stop was way too fast to be true. Way too fast. Now let's boost down this past pit again. P1 finishing the race. Kind of glitching Leclerc to a halt there. Alright, so P21, P23 is where we are at. 6 points. Looks like we're going to be finishing at. So the issue for us now is basically the pit stop time is our issue. So that's where we find the most issue. We're losing too much time in the pits. So we can't compete with these guys at the Champions level. So we have a lot of work to do before we come back to Champions GP. A whole lot of work to do before we get back to Champions GP, guys. I'm not even sure if we're going to be making it to the finals. Definitely sure we'll probably not get qualified today, but you never know. You never know, you know. Alright, so there we go. 5 points. We'll take it. So since we figured out our problem is in the pit time, we're going to go for the last race. We're going to go for a boost that gives us the most pit time and see if that helps. Here we go for our final race of the video. It's wet qualifier. So the starting of the race and the qualifying positions are fine, as we can pick up some positions from the starting of the race with the race start and fast start methods. It's a matter of not being able to make the pit stops as fast as the rival. So we're going to go for something that gives us the fastest pit stop boost. That's what we're going to go for here. So we're going to go tune. Let's go tune for boat drivers so we get some pit stop time. And we're going to extend so we don't stock here. Let's extend and see if we can get Alonso to do 4 laps. It's kind of difficult to do 4 laps with these drivers at this level, but we're going to try. Fast start method. Alright, so we've picked up a position. Nice and early. Inside line. There we go. Into the jam. What a jam that is. We see Leclerc squeezing into P18 and Alonso squeezing into P20. Alright, let's keep the jam firing. Keep our drivers going. See if we can squeeze into any more positions. Glitching all over Piastris. Let's cut down there. Boost up so we don't lose that position. Boost up as we lost that position. Cut down. Boost up the straight as the rival. Ooh, no. All right. Safety car. Perfectly timed safety car. Is it perfectly timed? Look at the distance to the safety car. Is it perfectly timed? Oh man, the distance is crazy to the safety car. We're gonna go to pit. Let's cut to conserve and save some battery. Till we make our way around to pit, we're gonna come back to softs. Man. Mm. Yeah, that's one of the biggest drawback of using the fast start method is when you forget to cancel it. So that's the biggest pullback to the fast start method, forgetting to cancel it. It's gonna be wet in a few laps. You should have probably stayed on those wet tires because it's gonna be wet in a few laps. Man, we should have been on softs. We shouldn't have pit. We should have been out on our tires that lap. Then we would have gone to pit now. All right. Hopefully these guys on softs who are going to be going to pit. Hopefully they go to pit and pit to regular tires instead of going for wet tires. Now we're gonna just boost both our drivers here. All right. So everybody who's going to go to pit on softs, hopefully they pit for regular tires and not wets. Hopefully. Let's keep a look in the pits as they come back out. Yep, going back to softs. Yes, yes, yes. Going back to softs. Yes, 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 yes. Great. So they're all on softs. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to pit now. As our drivers has made up some positions, we're going to go to pit. And we're going to go for those wet tires with no servicing. No servicing for wets. We want to pass the rival here, so let's boost or Leclerc, see if he can squeeze into a position, slow down, or Alonso. We did no servicing, so we should get a nice fast pit stop. Should get the jump on the rival. He got the jump anyways. Even with our fast pit stop time, we didn't get the jump on the rival. Oh man, what kind of pit stop does the rival has? What kind of pit stop does the rival has? It's crazy. I wonder what kind of pit stop does the rival has. All right, 3 laps to go, and it's up to 3 to 4. So we're gonna go to pit back here, since we did not get the jump. We're just gonna go back to pit here with our drivers, since we did not get the jump. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to pit here. All right, since we did not get the jump, and we're gonna come out right in the back. Now what is gonna happen is that we can now go for 3 laps to finish on these wet tires, while the rival will have to make another stop. There we see a component breakdown on the rival. That's how they exited before us there. They got the jump on us. Because they did not stop to service. We cut up. We'll just keep it on regular driving for now. Let our drivers save up a little bit of tires, a little bit of power unit, I should say. Still not getting the power unit word yet. All right, we see Leclerc now looking like he's going to be able to pick up to P17 as these guys exits. Right, so he's up to P19 on the exit. And Alonso up to P22 on the exit. All right, so that rival is gonna have to pit, and we can't hold them off at all on regular driving. We can't defend our positions at all because they're way stronger. Their cars are way stronger. Oh, the rival decided not to go to pit, so he's running 0 tires. So we're gonna have to try and catch up to the rival there. Maybe we could pass P16. Can we? No, he got a good recovery on his exit. Let's cut back down there. Cut back down here. All right, so the rival should be out of tires any second here. As we see P1 going by us. And we and P1 are currently racing. P1 is currently slowing us down. So we speed back past P1. Rival out of tires. On his way. Can we pass the rival to the finish line? No, it doesn't look like we are going to catch up to him to the finish line. There he goes, crossing the line in P16. All right, so P21, P22 for our final race. I think we would have scored like the same amount of points, even if we did not get that first lap stop. All right. Yeah, so even if we didn't get that first lap stop, I think this is where we would have been scoring. So 7 points for us. So 27 points overall for the entire event. Man, it's a painful event. I'm not gonna lie, it's a painful event. Here we see the rival with a level 1 Hamilton and a level 4 Perez, and he had a better car. So one thing we've seen is if we, most of the rivals are basically having a high, either they have the better drivers or they have the better car, or we have the better drivers and they have the better car. That's what we've been seeing mostly here. So there we go for a final score, 26 points. It is, we need to level up. We really need to level up. And we're definitely not making it to the qualifiers today. So I expect for us to be kicked out. And we probably can go again tomorrow to get qualified. But yeah, there it is. Test guinea pig. And we tested. So if your team score is basically in the same region like my team score, you probably want to go to a lower division in the event until we get the team score up to a better level to perform in the Champions GP there. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Use code word mega deals down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support. Remember to smash the like button, and that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye. Shout out Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation